In this video, we'll see how logical operators can be used in C++ programming language. First of all, it is to be noted that the result of application of a logical operator is always Boolean, which is either true or false. Usually internally, true is represented as 1 and false is represented as 0. There are three logical operators in C++. This is logical AND, this is the symbol, this is logical OR, this is the symbol, and finally this is logical NOT. Okay, let us see their truth tables. Now we observe here for logical AND, if A and B both are true, then only A and B is true, that is 1. Now A and B can be either expressions or statements which evaluate true Boolean values, that is either true or false. Similarly, A or B is 0 only when A and B both are false, then only A or B would be false. Or in other words, if any of the if any one of these two, A and B or both, are 1, that is true, the corresponding result would be true. Now finally, NOT, if A is false, not A is true, and when A is true, not A is false. These are the basic logics. Now by making use of these three basic logics AND, OR and NOT, we can construct 4 more logics. NAND, which is A NAND B. Second one is A NOR B. Then next one is A XOR B or exclusive OR B, and A exclusive NOR B. In case of AND, we observe here that if any of the inputs, or rather you can say either A or B, if any one of them is false, then the A value of A NAND B is true. Or you can say if both A and B are true, then only A NAND B would be false. On similar lines, A NOR B would be true if and only if A and B both are false. In case of A exclusive OR B or A XOR B, result is true if both A and B are dissimilar or different. If one is false, other has to be true, and vice versa. If A XOR B has to be true, otherwise it is false. On similar lines, A XOR B is true if and only if A and B both are identical. Like in this case, when both are false, result is true. If both are true, result is false. I have made a small program. Let us see the output. In the bottom pane, I have written a few lines to demonstrate the usage of AND, OR, NOT, NAND, NOR, exclusive OR, and exclusive NOR. So let me execute. This is the output. Now here, if I show that here, this is the code, total code, you can see, return 0. So for sake of simplicity, I will be hiding this and up to this, you can say. Okay. Now, what is this? The first line, first C out, is nothing but for AND. Now you can see here 5 is less than 5.6, true. 5 is greater than 0, true. Since both are true, result has to be true or 1. So internally it is represented as 1, so it is 1. Next one, 5 is less than 5.6, it is true. Minus 5 is greater than 0, this is false. But since it is OR, if any one of these two is true, result is going to be true, that is 1. So here it is 1. Third one is not. So 5 less than 5.6, yes, it is true. So not of true is false. So this is the result, false. Now there is a facility in C++, in the modern versions of C++, that at least it is there in C++ 11. I'm using that. The facility is, if I want to print the values of Boolean variables like true or false, then I need to just execute this, right? Cout insertion operator bool alpha. So it will print Boolean values as either true or false. Okay, so once I do this, now you can see here, for in case of a NAND, this is true and this is true. So AND would be true, but not of true would be false. So here it is false. You can see here it prints false. Pay attention to the case, that F, A, L, S, E, all are lowercase letters. So it will print like this, and it will now onwards, once we have used cout bool alpha, for each cout when it comes to Boolean variables, it will print either true or false as the case may be. Now in case of a NOR, again the result would be false. Now in case of XOR, the result is again false, because here in case of XOR you can see 5 is less than 5.6, yes. 5 is greater than 0, okay. XOR, for XOR, 5 greater than 0, this is true, but it's not as false. So one of these two is false, the result is going to be false. And OR, this is true, so it becomes false, so entire sub expression would become false, and hence result is false. Now I want to again see, suppose 0 and 1 in place of true and false. So I need to make use of this statement, cout insertion operator no bool alpha. Now onwards, for each cout for Boolean variables or Boolean expressions or values, it will print either 0 or 1 depending on whether the value is false or true. So now here you can see here the value again here is 1. Okay, so this is the way we can make use of the logical operators present in C++ programming language. That is all in this video. Thanks for watching.